to see from the LCK teams. It'll be the cannon that's locked in instead, and this gives you a lot more engage. Rather than winning the 1v1 matchup, you're looking for better team fights later on with the already strong follow-up of the bot duo. And if you get a kill, amazing. If you don't, you're still going to get so much power on the Cephalios.
What's the one thing that T1 always do?
This.
They go for early Herald with everyone, and this time the rotation.
They have so much vision control around this rig. T1 feel like they can play this tug-of-war game here, and there's just no real answer, unfortunately, on the side of EDG. You're not going to get anything out of this. You're not even going to be able to push those bottom plates anymore, and trading up once again here in the macro game for T1.
Well, Flandre is now in trouble. The immediate flash in from Canna, and they just explode the chase. Flandre with no flash.
How do we deal with Yumi? Don't deal with it. Make cross-map plays, get the TF, and try the hard force. Whether that's going to be enough remains to be seen, because we've seen teams...
The inevitability of the EDG at that point in time is, okay, final chapter comes down. They're looking to try and catch Carrier, who has the wild growth, and will use it to keep himself alive. Now, by big, I mean Faker's just going to head into that Pix brush.
You're going to lose a lot bottom with this, actually, as T1.
Trading a turret maybe for Shirley, as Gumayushi just trying to bully his way back towards this mid lane. Clears out the minion wave. But this is all T1 against the clock, as they want to be able to take Shirley.
Scout has teleport, so he can join this fight if EDG wants to
After getting the turret as well, so they're trading up.
He just wants more. He's just trying to slow us down, but T1 are going to get it.
Yep, Canna also trying to rotate around, but he's not quite in position. But T1 do manage to lock down the Rift Herald. Now Faker moving on in. There's the final chapter. Maybe a flash needs to be used, but no, it's going to be the stopwatch first. As that bullet time just to zone T1 away from their turret. Now the teleport's going to come through. Moonlight Vigil comes down from Gumayushi already. So much damage available. The flash forward. The dash cannon as well from Canna, but now they're trying to turn it around. The Yumi, unfortunately, oh no, Mako tries to save his jungler, but instead throws his life away, and T1 wipe the team fight.
Such a beautiful fight from T1. You have Kana on the flank on the left side there. He gets into a position to push, and then as soon as Edward Gaming push a little bit too far, he can teleport in. You've got that lockdown there. And Edward Gaming, they have a comp that can blow up single targets. They have a lot of burst damage. They have a lot of mobility. But if you actually get the jump on them first when they overextend, T1's composition, they're so ready there with the Poppy Flash to punish. And now they're going to grab a second Drake here. The advantages just are really starting to stack up right now. And with the pushing power that T1 has with this composition too, they're going to start getting that deep vision. For the first time ever, it feels like EDG is not only a little bit behind, but actually really on the back foot.
Yep. Now 4 members of T1 on the bottom side of the map. Flandre is going to be counter-pushing on the top side. So they are going to go turret for turret as far as those outers, but it might be inner turret falling down as well here for T1. As Ona's going to move on round the side. EDG, the rest of them getting into position as, oh dear, that is a very dead Lulu once again. As that is now.
Because it was just the one kill, but it isn't funny.
It still, good disengage there from Ona as well, as Destiny's going to come forward. Faker looking for his opportunity. Everfrost onto Viper, but not too much more, as there's the empowered shock blast. Faker still looking for it, as that's a very fast red card, as now the flash forward from Canna. They get the stun onto Flandre, and he is just dead. As soon as Ona gets there and presses W, there is no way out.
Put some respect.
Keep pushing forward.
Put some respect in Kana's name. This guy is making big plays this game. Flash forward there once again. It's not over yet.
Yeah, the ulti to come through. His great stun card comes out from Faker. Joy in a little bit of trouble. Now the ulti is on cooldown. Scout flanking through the side, but T1 are not relenting. They're looking to take down this inhibitor turret. And there's the stun. The walk up and stun from Ona, as now Scout's in trouble. Ona still pressing forward. Canna getting some damage down onto Viper, who has to get out of there. Viper there, but he is going to be all right. It's T1 in position. Faker finds the gold card. Everfrost, the chain CC is just too good. And with the Destiny,
might get their health pods taken low here, but they're looking for a possible turn.
Yep, Faker already on the flank.
Looking for Flandre.
Control ward goes down, as now Flandre in trouble once again. Ona is going to get on forward. He takes a lot of damage, but he's going to be absolutely fine. Once again, Canna finding every...
this Baron fight in any scenario without those key ultimates.
I also think that what we're seeing here, and this is something that hold my God.
You're going to have to hold on to that one, as Reggio in so much trouble. Not going to be able to take his Gromp. That is illegal, but he is going to be able to...
So going over...
It's not a game, too, where as EDG you want to be giving over Mountain Soul Point when you're running this Jace, right? Have that vision. I think oftentimes they have not. They've played greedy. They've played like they're ahead when they're not. And it's going to be another inner turret down here. And there's no scaling argument.
The first pick might bring. And now, this is a gold lead that's going to be very hard to come back from. It's going to be a great combination of ultimates or a possible collapse. If T1 do overstep at any point,
Yeah, this inhibitor taking a little bit of damage, but Canna on the bottom side as well. He's going to remove the second inhibitor turret of the game, as that's the flash forward. He doesn't care about the exhaust. Canna 1 versus 2. He's got the best item in the game, so he'll be absolutely fine. Scout as well is going to go golden, but the situation's far more dire for him as Faker will lock down the rise. A Destiny comes in a little bit mistimed on that rake, but T1 are going to push forward. Nexus turrets now fall, and they'll tie up their scoreline here at Worlds Groups with EDG. The Nexus is the focus. They're not worried about any of the funny business, but they will grab a couple of extra kills before they tie this one up. And you can see a bit of a riot group.